Let's work on this. A man bought a pair of shoes for $28.50, a shirt for $18.75, and 2 hats for $9.25 each. So that means we are having shoes, $28.5, shirts, 18.75, then 2 hats, 925 each. So what will be the total for this? 9.25 multiplied by 2. That is going to be 5 times 2, 10. Let's keep 0, let's keep 1. 2 times 2, 4, plus 1, that will be 5. Then we can say 2 times 9, 18. Yeah. Then we now put our point, decimal points, 2 digits. So that's going to be $18.50. So we can now add those 5 plus 0, that will be 5. Because the question says, was the total cost of his clothing, like everything added? We want to add everything. So 5 plus 7, 5 plus 5, 10, plus 7, that will be 17. Let's keep 7, let's keep 1. A plus A plus A plus A, 24, plus 1, that will be 25. Let's keep 2. 2 plus 2, that we kept, that 4, plus 1, 5, plus that, 6. So the answer is $65.75. And the answer is A. The answer is A. So this one is saying a teacher deposits $4,500 in a retirement fund. If she doesn't add any more money to the fund, which earns an annual interest rate of 5%, how much money will she have in 1 year? How much money will she have in 1 year? So this is just like we are looking for words. We are finding amount. So amount for a year. Interest will be like what? Like simple interest. Now since it's just a year, that's going to be PRT over 100. If you want to use formula for the amount, that one is also good. Yeah, and that will be what? P450 times 5 times 1 over 100. All this will divide that, and that will be 45 times 5. This is going to be what? 45 times 5. 45 times 5 is 25. Let's keep 2. Keep 2. 5 times 4. That is 20 plus 2. That will be 222. And that is $225. So that's the interest. So a month after a year is going to be 45 plus 225. Then that is going to be 5 plus 2, that will be 2, that will be 7, then 4, and that will be in dollars. So that's going to be $4,725. Our answer is A. Let's go for next. James bought video games on sale. A video game normally costs $70. But he was able to purchase the games for $60 each. But 4 games, right? $60 each. Did James save on his entire purchase? How much money did James difference in cost? That's going to be 70 negative 60, and that's 10. $10 is the change is like the saving on 1. Then this person bought 4. So how much for 4 videos now? So 4 video entire purchase. How much money did? So the saving on 4. So savings on 4 video games will now be what? 4 multiplied by 10, and that'll be $40. That is C. That is C. That is C. Lena spent $135.40 in January, $128.60 in February, and $146 in March. What was the average monthly cost of Nena's grocery? Average monthly cost. So what's that? We are going to add everything and divide by 3. So let's add average now. Average will be total divided by what? Number. Number of spending 5.4 plus 128.6 plus 146.00. Then we now divide by 3. So let's take them one by one and add 135.4, 128.6. Let's add those two, then we later add the other one. 10, that will be 1. 9 plus 5, that will be 14. Let's keep 1. Let's keep 1. Then 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. That will be 2. That will be 2. Yeah. So that's 264. 264.00. Let's add 146 to it. So this is going to be 0.4 plus 6. That's 10. Let's keep 1. 10 again. That will be with 1, 11. 2, 1. That will be 3. That will be 4. So that's going to be 410. So we're having 410 divided by 3. So we can now divide. How many 3 in 4? That will be 1. Remainder 1. That one with 1 will be 11. How many 3 in 11? That will be 3. And then that will be remaining 2. That will be 2. That 2 we can take it to 0. That will make it what? 20. How many 3 in 20? That will be 6. So 2 over 3. 2 over 3 will now be what? We need to find, take it to decimal. That's going to be 2, then 3 outside. That will be 0 point. We keep 20. That will make it what? 6. Then that will be 18. We have 2 again. So it will continue 66. So we can approximate it to 6.7. And that will be in dollars. That means our answer is what? A. Our answer is A. A recruiter travels 1,200 miles. That's the distance covered. Then during a 40-hour work week. If she spends 3 over 5 of her time traveling, let's note that. How many hours does she spend traveling? So let's identify time. Let's identify what we have. We are having distance. The question is not asking for what distance has she covered. The distance here is what? 2 miles. What is the time? The time is 40 hours. Then the question is what? How many hours does she travel? And she used 3 over 5. So this is going to be 3 over 5 of the time spent. And the time is 40. So this is not referring to distance. It's referring to the time spent, right? So divide by 40. This is going to be what? 8. This is going to be 8. And that will be what? 3 multiplied by 8. That will be 24 hours. So that means on a trip to the beach, you travel 240 miles in 4. How fast do you travel? How fast? So that's going to be what? That's going to be distance there is 240 miles. Then time is 4 hours. So the question is asking for speed. The question is asking for how fast. That means speed. So speed is what the question is asking for, which is what? Distance over time. distance over time. And that's going to be what? 240 divided by 4. How many 4 will that be? That is going to give us 6 and 0 mile per hour. A trip takes 5 hours at 40 mile per hour. How many fewer hours at 50 mile per hour? Find the what? Find the distance. We are having time. I will call it time 1, 5 hours. Then speed. Speed 1 is what? 40 mile per hour. Then the first, because we are looking for difference in time. Difference in time is what we are looking for. So what the best way will be, calculate the distance so that you can use that distance from here to calculate with this speed for you to get the time and now subtract it. So that's the best way. So let's find the distance here. Distance is going to be, so distance will be speed times time. Speed multiplied by time, and that's going to be 40 times 5. This is going to be 200. So 200 miles. So with these 200 miles, we can go on to find time for the second speed. We can find time for the second speed. So yeah, let's go for time now. So we want to find time 2, T2. That's what we are looking for. So let's find, let's say time from distance, speed equal to distance over time. Then speed equal to distance over time. Then time is what? Time is distance over speed. Distance over speed. So in this case, we can now use the distance we calculated. That will be 200 divided by, what is the speed? That new speed, 50. So what are we having here? This is going to be what? This is going to be 4 hours. So that means for second speed, there is 4 hours time. So for us to know the difference in time, that's what the question is asking for. So difference in time will now be what? The first time is 5, the second time is 4. So that will now be 1 hour, and that's B. That's B. So a tank holds 90 gallons. How much is 2/3 full? Tank, what the capacity of the tank? Capacity is 90. Then 2/3 full will be what? 2/3 of 90. And that's going to be how many? 3 in 9. That will be 30. Then how many? We can now multiply. 2 multiplied by 30. This is going to be 60. This is going to be 60 and C. And C. Another way the question might be given to us will be, a tank holds 90 gallons. How much is, like, maybe the empty part? How much do we need to fill it? Like, how many gallons do we need to fill it back? Let me ask us that question. If the question is asking for the number of gallons to fill it back, to make it fill, to fill this tank back, what would be the answer? What would be the answer? 30, thank you. Which, let's say they don't give us, if it is the question from beginning, that will just be like, the empty part will be 1/3. Then we want to find 1/3 of 90. If that's the first thing given to us. If you don't know 60, if you don't have 60, it's $60,000 as a 25% deduction. What is the new salary? If it is having 25% deduction, then the new salary will be 100 negative 25. That will be 75%. So that's going to be 75 over 100 of $60,000. And we can divide all those two zeros, then multiply by that, which will be, or we can say, let's say, I mean, that one will be better than dividing 0. The one that will be faster will be 3. Let's say, how many 25 in this? 3. How many 25 here? 4. Then we can use 4 to divide 60. How many 4 in 6? That will be 1. That will remain 2. With this, that will be 5. And 0, 0, 0. So that's gone. 3 times 15, 0, 0, 0. And that will be 45, 0, 0, 0. So we can do it the other way also. So at times, dividing 0 by 0 can be good. But at times, dividing, especially when you have number that 25 can divide, you can easily, or another way can be, find the 25% of 60,000, then subtract. Yeah, that can be the other way. We got to leave it. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So this is 42. This is 20. This is 6. Let's multiply 42 by 20. That would be a faster one. 42 by 20 will be 420 times 2. So 0, 4, 8. Then we have done these 2. Let's now multiply by 6. That's going to be 0. This is 4. This is 24. Let's give 2. 6 times 8, 48. That will be plus 2. That will be 50. A, 5,040. And that's C. Let's work on what we are seeing. 20 people contribute 25 each. So let's quickly work on that. 20 times $25. That will be, put your 25. 20. This is going to be 250 multiplied by 2. And that will be $500. Then 40% is used. Let's take out 40%. How much left? If 40% is used, then we can even say 100. We can say 100 minus 40. That will be what? 60% left. Because the question says how much is left. So 60% is left. So let's find 60%. 60 over 100 or 500. So here we can divide the whole of this, all this 0 by each other. Then 60 times 5, that is going to be $300. And that's D. That's